ಅನುದಿನ ಅನುಕ್ಷಣ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಕಲಿಯೋಣ ಕಲಿಕೆಯ ಹೊಸ ಹಾದಿಯಲಿ ಜೊತೆಗೂಡಿ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಯ ಹಾಕೋಣ ಸಂತಸದಿ ಕಲಿಯೋಣ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ.
Yes, sir. Yes, teacher. Present, ma'am.
Dear students, welcome to Samveda e-classes. My name is Zahida. Now I am going to talk about the 7th standard, 3rd language, English lesson. The unit name is Home. Before going to the poem Home, let's do a activity here. There is an activity which is by name Mouse in the Home. You have to do one thing, that listen carefully, and after completion of this story, I have some questions for you. For that you have to answer it. Now listen carefully, and I am narrating this story. Read carefully. Okay, listen carefully. The story name is Mouse in the Home. Look at the picture now. A family works together to get a mouse out of the home. There was a mouse in the home. Grandma saw it first. Mouse, she climbed. Jumping up the sofa, the cushion fell on the floor. Where? Asked Papa. Climbing up the window, he pulled down the curtain. There, shouted Mama. Leaping up the table, plates fell with a crash. Catch him, said John to the cat. They looked at the mouse and fell under the bed. Mouse, screamed John, running behind at the cat. I will chase it out, said Mama bravely. She took out the broom and poked here and there. Mouse shouted, Papa, behind you. Mother looked at the mouse and fell down. I knew what to do, shouted Grandma, jumping down from the sofa. She rolled up a newspaper and poked here and there. Mouse, jumped Papa, climbing up the window even higher. To your left. Grandma looked at the mouse and fell under the bed. Oh no, said Papa softly. He could not go any higher. He climbed down carefully and fell under the bed before the mouse could see him. Mouse in the home, shouted everyone together. That woke up baby up. She sat up on her mat, rubbing her eyes. What was on that her pillow? It had 2 eyes, 4 feet, and a long tail. Mouse, said baby, clapping happily. Baby looked at the mouse. The mouse fell with the baby right behind him. Leaping up the sofa, jumping the window, jumping up the table, tumbling over the cushion, running in between the curtain, scaring over the plates and out of the door, the mouse ran away. Dear student, you have heard about a little story of Mouse in the Home. Now, I am going to ask few questions regarding this story. Okay, now see on your screen. Students, let's answer the following questions. Okay, now the first question is, what came into the home? Listen carefully and answer me. What came into the home? Anybody? Yes, you got it. mouse came into the home. Look at the next question. Okay, who saw the mouse in the home first? Listen carefully. Who saw the mouse in the home? Yes, children, tell me, try to answer it. Okay. Yes, you got it. Yes, right. The first grandmother saw the mouse in the home. It is absolutely correct answer. Now, move to the third questions. What is that? Look on your screen here. Where did the mouse climb? Yes, tell me. Now, the third question is displaying in your screen. Where did the mouse climb? Student, please try to answer it. Where did the mouse climb it? Yes? Yes, that's right. You are absolutely correct. The mouse was climbed up the window. Now, see on the question number 4. Catch him. Who said this to whom? The question number 4 is catch him. Who said this to whom? Yes, tell me what is the answer of this question? Anybody else? Yes, you are absolutely right. The answer is John said to the cat. Yes, the answer is John said this to the cat. Okay, now move to the question number 5. See on the screen and concentrate on the question. What ran away from the home? What ran away from the home? Yes, tell me. Try to answer it. Okay. Yes, you got the answer. Absolutely right. The mouse ran away from the home. Yes, absolutely right. This answer is the mouse ran away from the home. Okay, children, you did very well. Now we are going to the poem Home. First of all, we have to know about the meaning of the home. Now there is a definition displaying on the screen. I read it. Now you have to listen carefully and observe it. A home is a domicile space as permanent or semi-permanent residence for any individual or a group or a family. It is a fully or semi-sheltered space and can have both interior and exterior aspect to it. Look at the picture and now you have to tell me what you are seeing on your screen. Yes, this is the picture of a home. Okay, who lives in this home? Yes, you got it. Human lives in the home. Now see the second picture on the screen. What is that? Tell me what picture is about. Yes, you got it. The picture is of nest. Okay, what lives in the nest? Yes, the sparrow lives in the nest. Now move to the next picture. What you are seeing on your screen? Yes, tell me. Yes, it is the picture of a hive. Yes, absolutely right. You are right. It is a picture of hive. What lives in this hive? Yes, the bees live in the hive. The bees live in the hive. Now see the next picture. What you are seeing here? Yes, it is a burrow. Burrow means, another word we are calling burrow means a rabbit. Rabbit is nothing but burrow and a burrow is nothing but rabbit. The both meanings are the same. The different words are there but the meaning is totally same. Now see that what lives in the burrow? The rabbit lives in the burrow. Now see that picture. What you are seeing in our screen? Yes, it is a channel. the home of dog. What lives in this kennel? The dogs live in the kennel. You are absolutely right. You are going very well. Now see the another picture. What is that? Yes, it is a snail, a small creature, and what the small creature lives in it? Shell. Shell is the home of snail. The home of snail is a shell, and the snail lives in the shell. Okay, now see that. What is that? See on the screen, the picture of water is there, some creatures are there. Now see the picture. This is a picture of an ocean, and you are seeing fishes. Okay, the fishes lives in the water of seas, rivers, ponds, lake, and etc. Okay, now see this picture of next one. What is that? Cow and shed. You usually saw in your neighborhood homes and your homes also that the cow lives in the shed. Okay, the cow lives in the cattle shed. See the next picture. What is that? Hen and coop. The hen lives in the coop. Yes, definitely. Now see the another picture of a bird. It is a creature. This bird is known as dove, and the dove live in coat. The dove live in coat. Now see the another picture which is been displaying in your screen. What is that? Yes, tell me, what is that? Yes, that is an ant. It is a small creature. It is a small creature, and the ant lives in hill. The ant lives in hill. Okay, student, see the picture of another animal. What animal is it? Yes, it is an horse. Right, definitely it is an horse. And where the horse lives? Okay, the horse lives in stable. The horse lives in stable. Okay, you did very well. Now move to the poem. First of all, we know about the introduction of the poet. The introduction of poet, let's know what is that. You know, the poet name is written in your text is anonymous. The poet name is been written in your textbook is anonymous. Means, let's know what is meant by, it is not a name of an poet. In English language, anonymous means nameless poet. There was no name mentioned in your text. In dictionary, anonymous means unknown name of the poet. Dictionary refers that without any name, acknowledging as that of author, contributing or unknown name is called as anonymous. I think you followed the anonymous, the meaning of the anonymous. Okay. Now, your poem home is there in your text. Now, let's know the poem of the stanzas. Now, the first stanza of the poem home is like that. I might have lived inside a shell if I had been a snail. I might have lived inside a shell if I had been a snail, or in a great vast tossing sea if I had been a whale, or in a great wide tossing sea if I had been a whale, or in a busy noisy hive, or in a busy noisy hive if I had been born a bee. If I had been born a bee, I might have lived inside a shell if I had been a snail. Or a bunny in a burrow eating lettuce for my tea. Or a bunny in a burrow lettuce eating for my tea, I might had a kennel home if I had been a dog. If I had been a dog, or a mud hole in the river bank, or a mud hole in the river bank. Had I been a frog, had I been a frog, I might have been a little bird and lived inside a nest. I might have been a little bird and lived inside a nest. But oh, I am glad I am a child. I think my home is the best. Let us know the meaning of the poem Home. Okay, dear students, the first stanza is there. I might have lived inside a shell if I had been a snail. See the meaning of the some words are there. Shell means home of a snail. Snail is a small creature. The creature snail lives in shell. If I had been a snail, snail is a small insect. The poet has been trying to feel that. Here in the first stanza, dear students, now we are going to the summary of the poem Home. In this home poem, the first stanza of this poem, the poet is imagining that if he had been a snail, he would have been living in a shell. And if he had been as a fish, which is a water animal, he would have lived in a sea. Tossing sea means up and down waves of the sea. Poet seems himself. Okay, move to the next stanza of the poem. The second stanza of the poem is, or in a busy, noisy hive, and if I had been born a bee, or a bunny in a burrow eating lettuce for my tea. Here the meaning of the hive means a bee, and the hive means a home of an insect. It is a creature. It lives in the hive. Bee lives in the hive. Or a bunny in a burrow eating lettuce my tea. Means bunny, these words is been used here. Bunny means a rabbit. Bunny is known as rabbit, and lettuce means a green vegetable, green leafy vegetables. The rabbit eats green leafy vegetable. Now let us know what is the meaning which is being described the poet in this stanza. Now in the second stanza, the poet expressed his feeling that if he had been, he would in a live in a noisy hive, keeping himself busy all the day. And if he had been a bunny, means rabbit, which is a very mild animal, he will live in a burrow, means a hole in a ground. Eating lettuce means a green leafy vegetable, and enjoying in the field. Now move to the third stanza. Third stanza of the poem is that I might have a kennel home. I might have a kennel home if I had been a dog. The poet feels itself that I might have a kennel home if I had been a dog, or a mud hole in a river bank, or in a mud hole in a river bank had I been a frog. The kennel means a home of an dog. You know very well that dog is an animal. And mud hole in a river bank. River bank means a side of river. If the poet has been born as a frog, then he would have been lived in a bank of the river. Let's see what is the imagination he has been described the poem. Here in this third stanza, the poet is visualizing that if he had been a dog, which is a faithful animal, he were live in a kennel, and if would had been a frog, he would have been sheltered on the bank of a river, rejoicing the sunrise and sunset every day. The next stanza of this poem is, I might have a little bird and lived inside a nest. Poet itself says that I might have a little bird and lived inside a nest, but oh, I am glad, just a child, I think my home is the best. Here the word nest means a home of a bird. Nest means home of a bird, and glad means happy. Poet himself felt that he is very happy because he is born as a human baby. In this last stanza of the poet is very happy and saying that if he had been a little bird, he would have been living inside a nest. And finally, he conveyed that he is at most happy because he is a human baby who lives in or her in the home. Home is shelter for human where love resides. Memories are created and laughter never ends. Now in this poem, few new words are being introduced. What are those? Let's see. The word is toss, T-O-S-S, toss means throw. Now see the picture. The girl is throwing a ball. Isn't it so? The girl is throwing a ball. The next word is hive. Hive means a wax structure in which bee lives and make honey. Okay, now let us use this word in our sentence. Bee lives in a hive or bee lives in a hive. Okay, see the next word. What is that? Bunny. Bunny means rabbit. The bunny means the another word. Rabbit is called as a bunny. Bunny means rabbit. See the picture and use this word in your sentence like that. The rabbit color is white. You are seeing that in this picture the rabbit color is white. Now the next word is being used in this poem is burrow. Burrow means a hole in the ground. The meaning of the word burrow means a hole in the ground. See that picture. The rabbit lives in burrow. Where the rabbit lives? Rabbit lives in burrow. Lettuce means a green leafy vegetable. Lettuce means a green leafy vegetable. Here lettuce is a green vegetable. Okay. Now the next word is kennel. Kennel. Kennel means shelter for a dog. The dog lives in the shelter of kennel. The shelter of dog is called as a kennel. The kennel is a home of dog. Next one. Now you have been understood, I think you have been followed the poem and understand the theme and the meaning of the poem. Let's go to an comprehension with an understanding of the poem. Okay, I have some questions for you regarding the poem home. Now answer the following question. Okay, students, now you have to answer the following questions. Now see, the first question for you is, make a list of names of animals you find in this poem. Tell me students, anybody try to answer it. Make a list of animals of this poem you are finding in this poem. Tell me, yes, you are absolutely right. These are The animal's name which is been used in this poems are snail, whale, bee, bunny, bunny means rabbit, dog, frog and birds. Excellent. Now, let us move to the next questions. Okay, what is that? See on the screen. The next question is complete the following question or complete the statements here. Some statements are given in your text, you have to complete it. Number A, if the poet had been a snail, listen carefully, you have to answer it. Okay, if the poet had been a snail, he or she means the poet would have lived inside the blank. The answer is shell. The answer is shell. Number B, if she or he were a little bird, she or he would have been inside a dash dash blank. What is that? The answer, try to answer it. Very good, excellent. Next, okay, let's move to the question C. If the poet had been born a bee, listen carefully. If the poet had been born a bee, he or she would have lived inside a what? What do you think? Yes, absolutely right, hive, because always bee lives in hive. Okay, you did very well. Now, let's go to the question number D. If you were a tree, listen carefully here. You have to answer it. If you were a tree, what would have been? The answer is what you say? Okay, that's right, in the forest. If you were in a tree, you have been in the forest. Number A, the question is, if you had been a cloud, if you had been a cloud, would you have where? Yes, that's right, sky. If you have been a cloud, then you would have in the sky. Very well, children. Now, coming up the next sessions of this poem, the very beautiful words that is been used in this poems are rhyming words. Let's know what is meant by or what is the meaning of the rhyming word in English language. There is a definition you are seeing in your screen. See that rhyming words are two or more words. Listen carefully. Rhyming words are two or more words that have the same or the similar ending sound is called as rhyming words. For example, see here, car and bar. See, the last ending sound is coming up R. Car means the last ending sound is coming is R, and in the second word bar, the last ending sound is coming is R. So, we can say that car is a rhyming words of bar and a bar is a rhyming words of car. Next one, house, mouse. See here, these words are being creating the same sound in the ending level. House, last sound is coming up sa, and mouse, the last sound is coming up sa. So, we can say that house and the mouse are both are rhyming words of the each other. Okay, next one. See, what is that? Monkey and donkey. Both are creating same sound in the ending word. So, that also we can call it monkey is the and the donkey is both are called as a rhyming words. Okay. Next one is food and good. Food and good. You are listening that the last ending of the food sound is coming as a D, and the good also creating same sound in the ending level is D. So, food and goods are always called as a rhyming words. Okay. Next one is run and fun. Same are, you observe it, you listen it, the same words are been coming. So, that is why we can say it run is the rhyming words of fun and the fun is the rhymings of one. Okay. Cat and bat. So, next ball and fall. Okay. Race and Now these are called as rhyming words because the ending sounds are coming the same in the words. That's why we can say that these are the rhyming words. In your text, some of the rhyming words you have to write in your notebook. So let's know number 1. The number 1 is given for example for you. Okay. Number 1, snail, whale, tail. Number 2, see here, C, S, E, A, C, S, E, E, C, S, H, E, she. The 3 words are being creating the same sounds in ending level. That's why we can say that these are called as rhyming words. Now let's move toward the third, dog, blog and frog. Isn't it so? Both 3 words are being creating the same sound. That's why we can call it, these are rhyming words. Number 4, nest, guest and rest. See, nest, E-S-T sound is coming, and guest, G-U-E-S-T coming, and R-E-S-T, rest. In 3 words you are being hearing that T sound. So that's why we can call it, the 3 words are also called as rhyming words. Next one is bird, word and curd. These are also known as rhyming words in this poem. Okay children, I think you have been followed the lesson and understand the lesson, comprehended the lesson very well. Now it is the ending section of the lesson. So you have a homework for you and you have to do in your home. It is an home assignment for you. Okay, take down it in your notebook. Now take down the homework of the first question is, make a list of animals. Okay, take down, hurry up. The question is, make a list of animals. Okay, right. Now question number 2 is, list out the rhyming words of the poem home. Okay. Number 2 is, list out the rhyming words of the poem. Question number 3 for the homework and assignment, isn't it? Listen carefully. Okay. Number 3, write the animal's name described in the poem home. Isn't it so? Question number 3 is, write the animal's names described in the poem. Okay. Next one is, write summary of the poem in your own word. Number 4, write the summary of the poem in your own word. Number 5, write short notes about your home. Okay children, this is the last question for your home assignment. It is a homework for you. The 5th question is, write short notes about your home. Okay children, I think you have been followed the lesson very well and theme of the poem very well. Now we are meet you in your next lesson. Till then I can say goodbye and take care of yourself. Thank you so much.
ಅನುದಿನ ಅನುಕ್ಷಣ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಕಲಿಯೋಣ ಕಲಿಕೆಯ ಹೊಸ